Welcome to Dad's Drafts.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts. It's great to have you here, especially to my new subscriber number 32. Amazing. Welcome. Hey, we're about to go do another premiere draft of Modern Horizons 3. I have been rising in the rank a bit. I have been doing some off-video games and I got a trophy, and let's see if we can do that again. Now, if you're new to the channel, by all means feel free to like and subscribe, but especially if you have any feedback for me to which you say, well, you should have done this or you should have done that differently, either with drafting or with playing, you are more than welcome to try and teach me, because I'm actually here to learn from you guys. Okay, so let's get this party started. So far, the set that the combinations that have been doing quite well for me are white-red, surprisingly, where I got the trophy. While I'm not actually a very good aggressive player, but I have been watching some videos about deck building that really helped me, and I think will also help you. So soon enough I will make a short video on some advice, some tips and tricks for you for your drafting if you're like stuck in silver or whatever. Now let's see what we have. We have this Myco Spawn, which is a 3/3 for 4. It has Devoid and Kicker. When you cast a spell, search your library for the land card, put on the battlefield and shuffle, so it fixes. And when you cast this spell, if it was kicked, exile target land. So if you can actually play this at later in the game with Kicker and colorless, then you can exile a land. Now I'm not sure how great that is, but overall this pack is not really impressive, to be honest. I'm not really into playing green, but I think I might have to. But I think there are more impressive cards. For instance, I like the Sundering Eruption, I like Serum Visionary, I also like the Hope Ender Coatl. If you can actually manage to flashes in a control-y deck and counter something, it's a big step ahead. So I will take this because I think it's a decent card. Now, a lot of red cards here, so the chance of us getting any red cards on the second pack is slim, but there are some decent cards. I like the Proud Pack Rhino. I also like Deem Inferior, and I think the Rhino is the strongest of this pack. I also like Legion Leadership, well, because it's a it's a land, so that really increases its value. But I think I just want to try and cut off some white here, because this pack doesn't have a lot of white. So maybe we can force the people after us to avoid white. Alright, again, not many white cards, which is good for us. Now, this pack has quite some strong green cards. Signature Slam is very good. This is just a premium removal, especially if you can cast it on a big creature. And I also like Riddlegate Gargoyle, but I don't know if I actually want to commit to 2 colors just yet. For me, it's between the Signature Slam and the Bespoke Battle Wagon or the Riddlegate Gargoyle. I'll just take the removal. I think that's the best. 1 second, a child is shouting. Okay, sorry about that. So blue and Revitalizing Repast is also a very nice card. So it seems like blue greenish is very much open. Now I will take the Revitalizing Repast because I think it's a very strong card, especially with Signature Slam. And let's see if we can maybe. So there is a Breathe Your Last, which is very late, which I think is a clear sign that at least black should be open. Unstable Amulet's also a very strong card here. So let's just get the Breathe Your Last. And now we should soon-ish kind of commit to a color. There's a Horrific Assault, which tells me that green is also somewhat open, and I'm not really missing out on anything. I don't think this is a very impressive card unless you want to do something with the counters that are on it. Alright, there's a Cursed Marauder, which I really like. Also like the Thraben Charm. And I'll just take the Cursed Marauder because I want a 2-drop creature. So we seem to be heading into either blue-black or green-black. Now I love the Kami as well, but you need to have some ways of getting some extra cards. Also like Unfathomable Truths. I don't think blue... We have quite some decent green cards, so I think we have to stick... I'll just stick black for now, because I know that that's the color that we're definitely in. So black-green is open, because there's an Expanding Ooze, which I think is pretty decent. So I'll just put these away for now. I will keep them in my vision, by the way, and just see if we can end up with a black-green deck. Now, so far, our removal is pretty good. We have a Breathe Last, Signature Slam, and a Horrific Assault. So let's just see if we can now get maybe a few of the top-end cards and some more 2-drops. Okay, I will take a Demon Fear here because, you know, we might end up blue in a way, or maybe splash blue for something like this. So the Trickster Elk came around and also the Gargoyle. So we could have gone white-blue, but I think the Elk is better than the Gargoyle here. Especially because there's quite some big Eldrazi's. The Accursed Marauder is also one that really shines against the Eldrazi decks. I'm not sure how many background noise you hear, but there we live nearby a sports field and they're having some kind of activity, so that's something that you might hear. And maybe you can hear my beer, which is fermenting not too far away from me. It's not one I will probably use. Alright, well, this is not really an interesting card. There is a Bridgework Battle. There's a Horrific Assault, but there's also Withering Bloom and a Writhing Chrysalis. So there's three or four cards which I'm interested in. The Battle, the Chrysalis, the Horrific Assault, and Withering Bloom. And I think splashing for the Chrysalis is something that we could do. And I think it's the best card out of this pack. And I think that one of these two or one of these three will come around later and the Chrysalis will not. So I'll just take it here, because we already have a land which could get us red. And this just does a lot. Maybe we can pick up the Path of Annihilation. And if we can, then that's also pretty decent. So we are decent on removal. Could of course use some more, but we really need some 2-drops. I'm not sure how good it is. I've been playing against this card and then it was pretty good, because you can just keep your stuff alive. Wow, there's an Evangel. Yeah, white could have been nice. I'm just going to take the Breathe Your Last here. And I'm going to put up all the removal spells that we have next to each other. There's a Dryad and the Fel the Profane and a Withering Bloom. I had an amazing game with this card, by the way. This is difficult. I think we badly need 2-drops, and we could also use the fixing. So even though it hurts me, I think I will take the Dryad over the Fel the Profane and Withering Bloom and Evolution Witness. I hope one of those will come around. Okay, not really a strong pack. I will take the Glasswing Grace here, because I think it can do quite some work in the late game. Cursed Wombat. I think I will take that over our third Breathe Your Last. And this really settles our plan of just trying to get counters on things. So removal and putting counters on things is what we want. Wouldn't also mind another land which can fix us for red. Wow. And Valid Profane, I will take it. Now I said I wouldn't take any more removal, but since this is on land, I think it's fine. There's a Kami, there's an Evolution Witness. We're not really doing the draw many cards deck. It seems like no one really is, because these two are quite good. And this one, even if you don't really do the draw multiple cards thing in blue or in black, it is still decent, because it is a 3/3 body on its own. Now here I will take the Dread Mask. I don't think it's amazing, but we do need to take some top end cards here. We need some more 4 and 5 drops, or 6 drops even, and some 2 drops. So we're fine on removal. We need 2 drops and some top end cards, because we have some ramping and fixing. Prefer not to play this, but it goes well with the counter synergy. And as top end cards, I would really like the Fetid Gargantua. I will just take the Sheltering Landscape, because it can also get us our red source. I'll take the Rumble. One of the best green commons there is. Well, there's the Wither and Bloom. Don't mind that. We'll take the Grave Dig, but prefer not to play it. Another one. Wow. Yeah, white would have been very nice for us, but we can't really take it here anymore. I will take the Accursed Marauder as a 2-drop, which just removes many things. Also noticing there's a Basking Brute skill, but we don't have much to ramp into. So I'll just take the Accursed Marauder here. Now it would be nice to get some cards which either put counters on stuff or have a payoff with counters, like the Evolution Witness or the Fetid Gargantua. I'll just put the Foul Strike aside for now. Would also prefer not to play this. It's not bad to have one of these, because, you know, in the late game it can do quite some work. Just have spare mana, and yeah, sure, I'll drain you too. So our 2s are starting to look better. Now we still need some top end. There's a Fetid Gargantua, which I will take. We could also perhaps try to splash for this one, but I think I'll have to take the Gargantua here. Get some card draw going. Don't really like this. Only if you have many modified creatures, and I fear that it will most often be a dead card in your hand, because you won't have the creature. So for me it's between the Repurposer and the Sentry. I will take the Sentry here, and maybe we can play one of the Grave Digs. Okay, there's another Dryad or another Wither and Bloom. Since we have a fight spell, I think I'll take another Dryad, but we're really not getting any top end cards, which I really would like a big Eldrazi. We could have taken the Ravager, but we don't have Okay, here I'll take the Oozewag. I think it can do quite some work with all the counters that we have. So the curve is looking alright, I guess, but we really could use another 6-drop. There's another Oozewag. We'll take the Repast here. 13 creatures. Yeah, we're a bit light on creatures. Do we have anything in our sideboard? Wow, okay, I'll take the Sentry, even though all these cards are pretty good. Don't think I want another Horrific Assault. Maybe the other Dread Mask will come around. Familiar, we don't have any artifacts to make it cheaper. I'll take the Gift of the Viper. Not sure if I'm going to play it, but it's a way to put counters on stuff. Yeah, so our deck is pretty reliant on our Wombat and the what's it called? Where is it? And the Gargantua, I think. Didn't really get any other black-green commons too, like these. We could have used a few of these, but none came around. So I think none of them were opened because it seemed pretty open to me, the colors. Oh, there's a top-end card we could use. Sure. A token you control leaves the battlefield. We don't have many ways to create a lot of tokens. I'll just take it, it's a creature. Okay, well, maybe we should have stayed in white, but I didn't see too much white in the first pack, but then after that we got quite some. Well, it was in our opening pack, so you can't really do anything about that, to be honest. I'll take it, won't play it. Okay, so this seems to be our deck. I think I will put in one Gravedigg just to get one of our creatures that we really need back if it dies. So I'll just put that in. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 tap lands, which means we could cut 2 lands. So I'll do like this. This can get us green, black, so this is fine. Now we do need to do 2 more cuts. I don't want to cut any more creatures, so I will get rid of the Gift of the Viper because I think the Revitalizing Repass is better. Oozewag is fine. We do have a lot of removal. I do want to keep the Wither and Bloom to put a counter on things. Rumble is also fine. I think I'll... Yeah, this is difficult. Maybe we do have to cut that one. So that is actually creature, so I'm sorry about lying to you. And... let me just see. We have 15 lands and 4 double-faced. So I still need to do 2 more cuts. I do want to keep 1 Gravedigg up. Well, we do have the Evolution Witness, so maybe Gravedigg is just not that useful. I will keep 1 Kami. And... do we have too much removal? I'm sorry for being so boring. I find it hard to cut the last card, to be honest. I think it has to be a 3-drop. Okay, I'll just get rid of the signature slam. No, I will actually put the signature slam in and get rid of the Wither and Bloom, because I think that signature slam is a bit better than Wither and Bloom, because it does both things as an instant. So I'm not too sure about this deck. I thought that black-green was quite open, but then we didn't get past many black-green cards which really impressed me. In the end, if we stayed blue-white, perhaps it would have been better, but we got past some very good removal for black, so that kind of put me in the position to go black. But let's just see, maybe we can go 3-3 with this deck. That will be fine by me, to be honest. And let's see how this goes. Okay, I will keep this. We have 2 dryads. So I will actually use this to get ourselves a green. And then the Nightshade Dryads will hopefully keep things back for a while. Next turn we can do Skirless Sentry. Hopefully draw land. Oh, that's a very nice card. Oh, we can't play the Sentry because we don't have an untapped land. Okay, so I guess we play this tapped. We play another Dryad. We'll just attack because he won't block anyway. So next turn we actually have 5 mana. Yep, that's a nice card. Okay, we have 6 mana. Do we just Dread Mask? I think we do. I mean, a 6/6 on turn 4 doesn't seem bad. He is in black, so he probably does have some kind of removal. He can adapt this, and then he can double block, but oh, there goes non-creature, non-land permanents. Mana value of 4 or less. Oh, okay, he must have missed that. Do we offer the trade? Well, he's not attacking into our Dryad, so I think we just start attacking. We can always use the Revitalizing Repass to keep it alive. Yeah, this is going to be... He has no mana. Going to be quite the blowout for him, I fear. Maybe we just ditch our other Sentry. We can almost play the Tusker, so I am going to get rid of the Sentry, keep the Signature Slam up to remove anything they play. But the Colossal Dreadmaw will probably die now. Oh, there's our friend the Chrysalis. Well, it's not too bad. I mean, we can kill it. And then still attack. Let me just think. If I remove this, I can attack with even more. He will not sacrifice these and he will have 6 toughness, so 7 is still fine. I think I'm just going to use the Fel the Profane. Reason being, I think that the putting a counter on a target creature does still have some kind of advantage for us. Now if he does, he can do 4 damage, so as long as I discard a non-land card, this should be big enough. Yeah, well, might as well get rid of the Signature Slam since I got the Breathe Your Last. Now he cannot block them anymore and kill it, so either he jumps with 2 or he takes 11. He takes 11. But now he has some big Eldrazi coming on, I think. And he can always create spawns to jump, but the Menace really works here. If you play something big, I think I will just Breathe Your Last and keep the pressure on. I think this Sentry can do a lot in many decks. I mean, it draws you a card, it filters, let me just think. No, I don't want to. Sorry. It filters, it puts stuff into your graveyard. Now I don't know what he has, but we always have a Breathe Your Last to do anything if he does something crazy. Destroy target artifacts. Yeah, that seems pretty decent. Okay. that's pretty good. He wants the chrysalis back. Yeah, this is annoying. Now we cannot play the this is a good turn for them. Now we can't play the Tusker anymore. But we can kill the chrysalis, of course. We have 2, 4, 6 mana, so we'll just end the turn here, kill the chrysalis and keep going. I mean, the sentry is still doing the beats. It's a very good combination with the drone. Yeah. I think I will just get rid of the Warp Tusker here. I mean, I can do Evolution Witness and get it back if I really want to. Alright, he takes it. Interesting. So I'll play the Witness here. I can adapt it at some point and get some cards back. And I'll just keep up the Revitalizing Repass too. So if he wants to destroy this, it will be difficult for him. Well, he can have exile a target creature, of course. Maybe. Is there an exile in black-green? I'm not sure, actually. Sure. Could really use our Oozewag now. That would be nice. To give stuff trample. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if I want to get the big dude back. Maybe the Dread Mask is one of the better choices. Okay, there's a red. Now, we can attack with everything. And then we can still keep something alive. He will probably... I wouldn't mind to kill the drone, actually. So let's just go for it. Now, if he has nothing, he dies. So let's just try it. Okay, good game. Yep. And that was the reason that I attacked with everything. Because then we had lethal if he had nothing. Now, it was risky. I wouldn't recommend doing it. But I kind of assumed that he didn't have any removal, since if he did, he would have played it before. So I took my chances and it paid off. Yeah, but then just destroying my artifact, that's pretty good. Okay. Sure. Now we might have to use the Rumble at some point to get us ourselves a land. But I will use the Forest here to put the Dryad first, and maybe if we draw an untapped land we can play the Sentry on turn 3, who did a lot of work in our last game. Okay, so we drew our land, so next turn it will be Sentry, and then just see if we can make the thing grow. Wow, those are some big dudes. He might not take any of these. I think he might just take a land. Seems to be splashing for the chrysalis as well. He does take it. Wow, Sir has some big plans. Okay, I'll just play the Sentry. Maybe I'll just get rid of the Rumble. Or the Dread Mask, I can always get that back with the Evolution Witness. And I cannot play it for a while, so I'm not sure if I'm going to play the Sentry or the Rumble next turn. Wow, that's nice. Yeah, well, he will play the Riddle Keeper soon, I think. Do we have some way to destroy an enchantment? I don't think we do. So, I don't think we need 5 mana anyway. And I do want to keep our Dryad. I will attack with both. I want to get rid of those for as far as possible. I'll get rid of the Rumble. Put a counter, start beating. He will probably not block. Now, I really want to keep my Dryad for the Horrific Assault. So whatever I take now, I will probably just ditch it. Yeah, as I said, I can always get it back with the Evolution Witness. Now, if he has to sacrifice these tokens to use his mana, we might still have a chance because we can kill anything he plays. I don't think he can play this yet. He has 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. He can actually play it. That's just crazy. Path of Annihilation, making you able to play big dudes at turn 4. Now he is doing a lot of thinking, which I think makes sense. I think he wants to put stun counters on my sentries. Okay, he doesn't. Alright, he wants to put it on 1. So do we actually kill the Meddler? Oh, that's nice. That can be a nice finisher. I think we have to. So I'm just going to... Oh, but then I have to... No, I can. You're just going to deal damage to that one. Then I will attack. Oh, but that's also very nice. Ooh. That hurts, but still. I want to play the Chrysalis, and then next turn I can Wombat and make the Chrysalis grow even faster. And as I said, I can also get this back with the Evolution Witness. Especially the combination of these two. Because then I can get 2 permanents back because it gets more counters. Now I don't think we're putting enough pressure on the board to actually be able to finish them soon, but I hope our menacing sentries will get through for maybe one more turn. So now he has 2, 4, 6, 7 mana. I wonder what he has. Oh, he can of course tap that too, so he does have 8 mana. Yep. Oh, yeah, he sacrificed it. Yep. Sure. It's too bad they're tapped now. Okay, well that's nice. So I will actually play the Wombat first. Attack with the Chrysalis. I will play the Witness. And now I can still adapt this, get 2 things back, which will probably be a Trickster Elk and I think the Glasswing Grace. Okay, well, him Brain Surging is not a good thing for him. I mean, I think he wants to use his mana mostly for permanence. And we can, as I said, we can change something into an elk. So and the Chrysalis will also grow twice as fast whenever I sacrifice this token for the Witness. So it's a nice combination, this. Yeah, I thought so. So that will be exiled. So I have to do most of my things now. So I will just do this. Okay, good game. All right. 2-0. To my surprise, to be honest. As I said, it wasn't as open as I thought at the start. We do have some good removal spells and nice combinations. So this game we were lucky that actually the things that we can combine were on the battlefield and that he didn't go wide. This is a pretty nice hand. And now just let's just see if we can get some ways to put counters on things. That was exactly what we needed. I will just get the red source now. Thin out our deck a bit. Next turn we can Dryad. Well, it's also a very nice card. Okay. I want to keep this up for whenever I can adapt either of these. I think. And I cannot double spell anyway, unless maybe I draw a 2-drop now. That's a 4-drop. I want to use my mana as efficiently as I can, so I think I'm just going to put the Sentry, get rid of a land. So next turn I can Wombat and Evolution Witness, and that way whenever I attack with the Sentry he gets 2 counters. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, we really need to draw some of our removal spells now quickly, because this thing is just totally bananas. Okay, so he is going to let us attack freely with the Sentry, which I don't mind. That is no removal spell. But I think do I play the Gargantua so that I can block the Brute Scale? Or do I do my double thing? Either way I have to tap the Dryad, so I think I'm just going to play the Wombat first. Attack with the Sentry. Hopefully draw some kind of removal. That is better than our land, I think. Oh, I didn't get rid of the okay, I should have got rid of the what's it called? A non-land card. So that was my bad. I should have ditched either of these. Now whatever he tries to remove, I will use the Revitalizing Repast. I really want to grow our Sentry and put Glasswing Grace on it. Yeah, they're going really wide. So I hope they are going to use their removal on my stuff soon. He still has 5, 6 mana now. Yeah, that's also a very nice card. I don't think I have the mana to adapt this soon anyway, so I will just do this. Try this, I'm not sure what he has, but... Okay. I want to keep the Dryad back. So maybe I should just get rid of the Glasswing Grace. And I can attack with both now. And whatever dies, I can get it back with the Evolution Witness. Okay, now I do want to get rid of the Glasswing Grace. Because he has the reach creature still. Okay. Okay. I understand. I would do the same. So I will kill them both, which is fine by me, because this will get 2 counters, right? What? Why is it not? Oh, it triggers only once each turn. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, my bad. Well, then I chose the wrong one. I should have done the Zealot first. Oops. Yeah, I'm just going to play the Gargantua now. Yeah, that was my bad. Okay. Well, he still lives, but that was not the way I planned it, as you might notice. So the Zealot still lives. It's only happening once each turn is something that I forgot. So this might actually bite me in the ass. And he's just going to play something humongous now. Well, that's goodbye, Cursed Wombat. Wow, not even the Wombat, okay. So next turn we can get 2 things back. The Glasswing Grace. But the problem is now he can tap anything that he wants. So yeah, I really messed it up there. Chrysalis is a nice draw. So this becomes a 7. Yeah, of course it doesn't attack. I think I want to sacrifice them right away. Thank you. No, I want to keep the Death Touch dude behind. No, I don't. This way, if he attacks, I can sacrifice this dude during his turn and get 2 more counters, which I think is best. So he can tap something once more. I hope he doesn't have any other ways to gain energy. He probably does. But yeah, the color doing so many things right now. I hope to draw my removal, really. We have so much removal, but wow, there goes his energy. Maybe he has another way to get energy, but oh my goodness. I don't even know what you do. When you cast spell, gain control of all creatures target players controls. Okay, nice. That's a good game. Never mind. Alright, welcome back. So I skipped that match because eventually the player didn't play and only said hello. And I can imagine that if you wanted to see that, you could probably go visit someone to have say hello to you. So I just skipped the match. We got a free win, which is not bad. I don't mind that. But let's just see if we can get something going. I will keep this, even though I know I have no black source, because I hopefully can get our black source with the rumble, and then we should be fine for a while. Opponent mulligans to 6. I hate mulligan, but sometimes you just really have to. He mulligan to 5, which is in our advantage, but it's very frustrating for him. So I'm sorry about that, mate. Would be amazing if we could draw a swamp off the top. He's probably keeping, and now he's thinking of which 2 cards to ditch. Okay. I love the pet he has. So it's not a lost cause. You can win with 5 cards. I had it happen a few times. That's just too bad. Now really need a black source. So please. Oh no. Oh no. Oops. Yeah, I'll just take the ooze whack. We can play it next turn. Okay, well, those odds are slim of us not getting a black source. So really hope to be drawing one soon. We'll just play Oozwag. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oozwag it is. Because it can actually get in for some damage if he... Okay. We have about 8 black sources, so quite some chance of us drawing one, but then again it also didn't happen last time. But it would really help now. This costs 3 to adapt. So... Oh, come on. Okay. I think we just have to start jamming. But this is very unfortunate for us. Come on, deck. He's probably just going to kill it now, and then we have the witness, which we cannot adapt. Oh, if only we would have had black source, that would have been amazing. Well, he still doesn't have anything amazing. That is very nice. Oh, come on. It's only permanent card, so I can't really... I could get the Warp Tusker and cycle it, but he's just going to go off now. So in the end, you can see that keeping such a hand is not bad. Kozilek. Yes. Nice. So I don't want to play the expanding ooze yet. I think I want to get maximum value now. We still can. So I think I'm just going to play the wombat. And evolve our evolution witness. And then get back that one and the other one. I will not offer the trade because he will attack me with the Ravager, and that will be painful. Because he will have to sacrifice one of our few lands. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he can just sit back and build out a giant board with this Monster's Vortex. That's not amazing. Alright, well, let's just see if we can get a land. That is a land, indeed. I'll just get rid of the Chrysalis, because we can't play it anywhere soon. You'll see that at some point. I mean, this next turn I will draw the red source. Wow. Yeah, man, you do your thing. Sure. Kill my wombat. And that was only 4 lands. That's amazing. I mean, of course he has these, which really help. I would have killed those if I had drawn a removal spell. Now, if we would have had a black sooner, I think we could have ended things before this went out of hand. We don't have any... Don't really understand why he did that one, though. He cannot cast it, I think, for the kicker cost. Yep, sure. Nice. Yeah, why not? Why not just attack indeed? So maybe Kami is the way to go, but he's building out such a crazy board. Hey, there's the red source that I said we were going to get. So now we have 6 mana. Can adapt this, but don't really want to. I think we just have to play big dudes to block him. Now I'm not attacking anywhere soon, so I think I'm actually going expanding Ooze and Kami. And with the Kami I can do some blocking, since it has that touch. Now we do have our top end, which is fine. And he knows I have the Warp Tusker, so it's not all lost, but he can just keep going with this thing. Yeah, well, no reason to pop this anymore, since our Chrysalis is in the bin. Yep. Play it. Get another trigger. What happens with the discover? You may cast with it, put the rest on the bottom. Okay, so it doesn't even mill himself. So we do have one way to win. And that is by top decking our Glasswing Grace. So Glasswing Grace off the top, please. No. Okay, I can bestow this for 2. Well, I will just do this anyway. Maybe there's a world where we can find it and still live and play it. Okay, well, I'll get rid of the Dread Mask. Put some counters on the thing. Bestow this onto the Ravager. Now next turn we do have to do some more jumping. But he can just return something. I think we're already dead, to be honest. So he can return this to our hand. We can jump a bit. Sure. That's Chris. Good old Chris. So, Glasswing Grace off the top, is it enough? I don't even think it is enough. It might be. So, that's our only out. But we're pretty much already dead here. So, jumpy, blocky. Should do this differently for 1 hit points difference. So here you see, even mulligan to 5, as I said at the beginning of this match, doesn't mean that you're going to lose. He actually went totally crazy with the vortex. And we were just unlucky with drawing our swamp so late. Maybe I shouldn't have kept the hand. Sure. Good beats. That's it. 3 and 2. So this could be our last match incoming. My goodness, that was just crazy. That vortex. Okay. Let's see if we can snag out one more win with this somewhat mediocre deck. All right. So we have both colors. We have a Dryad and we have some removal spells. Still not too high on mana, but I think with the Dryad, if it stays alive for a while, we could manage. It's not a great hand. Okay, so that's still not a land. So we might have to play the Kami next turn. I prefer to play the Sentry, to be honest. So if we could get a land now, that would be amazing. Okay, amazing, thank you. Sentry it is. I'll get rid of the Kami, because I don't think it will do a lot. Okay, I don't mind that. So next turn we can deal 3 or 4. Where were you last game? We're just going to attack if he lets me. Can't attack or block. Well, then it really doesn't help. Okay. No attacks, we'll just play the Oozewag. And I will just play this tapped. We have a lot of removal, and next turn we could try the Glasswing Grace plan. But I prefer to do them some more damage first. Keep up the Adapt as a combat trick. Oh my goodness, come on. So I will use the Rumble first, because I actually want to get a land, or because I can still... Ooh, a Cursed Marauder is also nice. Then I cannot adapt, but it will kill the Gargoyle. And we can sacrifice a Sentry, I think that's nice. Does he have a counter spell? Yeah, he does. Yeah, that's a good turn. But still, I rather have them what is it? Use the Accursed Marauder thing and counter that, than the Glasswing Grace, for instance. So he'll probably put a counter on the Emissary or something, and then start attacking with the Gargoyle and gain some life. Okay. No, he will not gain some life, I think, because he doesn't have the energy. So, I think we'll have to get rid of the Gargoyle, so I can do this. Do a Signature Slam and get double counters. Maybe just on the Oozewag, but because then it can attack. So my Oozewag will do that. It will get twice as many counters. Then it will attack for 6. And next turn, I can give something flying. And if he attacks, we might actually have lethal. Okay. Sure. So let's do some quick maths here. I have 2, 6, 7. This costs 4 to adapt. Well, I want to put it on this anyway. So if I attack with this, and this, and this way he has to block something. And I don't mind trading the Dryad for either of these two, so this is actually fine, I think. They go to 1, we gain 8. Okay, good game. Glasswing Grace. Love it. Now, to be honest, we didn't really need it to win this game, because we had the upper hand anyway with the removal in our hand. But the gaining life really helps out, just to make sure that you can still survive for a bit longer. And that was the biggest reason, because if they had killed my Oozewag the next turn, I would have gained 8 life, which is like 2 or 3 more turns. But they had a really nice deck. She looks intense. Okay. Now, I think this is fine. Don't have double black for the Felder Profane, so we might actually just play it. But I'll just use this first to get a red source. Okay, well, that was not really what I needed. Okay, red, white. Yeah, this might hurt. So we can't do anything really. And we don't have double black, so I think I will just... Ooh, this is really going to hurt. Yeah, I want to use this. But we will get quite some damage from the Slith, and it will go quite big. Because we can't really do anything until turn 4 to remove this. Oof, yeah. This is going to be painful. So I'm going to play the Kami. Next turn we can, if this still lives, we can kill their board. If he attacks, I think I might actually not block because he can have the Razor Grass ambush. Okay, well now I can actually block the Pyro Surfer. Or he can give it +1 and haste. Oh my goodness, so much damage. Yeah, so we have no blocks without the Kami dying. This is nice, this is the deck you want to play. Three, 7. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, so I have a forest. I have a signature slam, which I will gladly use on the Slith. And I'll keep this back. And if he actually has a trick, I know he can give something haste, but I hope he's somewhat running out of gas or luck. Bring it. Bring it. He brings it. Respect. We go down to 4. Can't really get anything back. We can drain some stuff, but I think it's best to get another blocker in place. Get rid of the Warped Tusker. We can always get it back. No attacks. Well, let's see if we can stabilize. Probably not. I think he has some more removal. I knew I could drain them, but I think... Okay, well, this is looking good for us. Not sure why he wants the energy. I think we just go wide, so we play a Witness. We play an Elk. In this case, I think it's better than the Dread Mask. Can I attack? He has something to do with his energy, so no, I'm not going to attack. Maybe he has another one of these reiterating bolts, because otherwise why would he have gone for the energy? Okay, well, still good to go wide. Let's just keep building up. He will have to attack at some point. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 7. So we can do the Kami and the Accursed Marauder. But he will just do the retrofitted Transmogant, so there's no real reason to play it. He has no menace. No, I think we'll just stay back and use the Kami whenever we can, just to gain some life mostly. And if this thing actually dies in a reckless attack, then the Accursed Marauder is pretty good. And we can get the Accursed Marauder back with the Evolution Witness. So, okay, this is what I was somewhat hoping for. But he will probably return it to the battlefield tapped. And he can do it at any time, so he can just, okay. So the Accursed Marauder is still not great. Okay, well that is very nice. Maybe we can start attacking now with the Sentry, because we can get it back. Or maybe with the Dread Mask, because that kills more. Our hand is fine, so I don't really want to... Yep, that happens. Now, it's no real problem if anything of our board dies. Well, that is a problem. I think I have to kill that. He can sacrifice it and deal 4 to us, which he will probably do, or 2. It can sacrifice itself, so it will cost him 3 total. Yeah. Okay, well, in that case I will get the Tusker back, which is not ideal, I must say. But he doesn't actually kill it, does he? Wow. Okay, interesting. We'll just play the big dude. Now it also brings a chomper, so I think I will just attack with the Dread Mask again. He cannot get the Transmogant back, so I don't mind trading this for some things. Because, you know, we still keep the token. Yeah, this is fine. He has something big. I can feel it. He's going to sacrifice a creature to add even more mana. Oh, Crabomination. Crap. Crap is the right word. Okay, well. Signature Slam, sure. Well, he cannot kill our Warp Tusker, I hope. Oh, he can. He can put a counter on Crabomination. Okay. Well, stuff is happening. Yeah, there goes our life gain. Now, you know which card I would really like? Glasgow Grace. Still going wide. Yeah, this is just unfortunate. We'll sacrifice the lands just to get lands out of our... 1, 2, 3. We have been drawing quite some lands. Okay, he might just go in for the swing, and I think he has enough. He has no menace, but he has 2, 4, 6 attackers, and we have 5 blockers. So he will not kill us, I think. Wow, then why did he do that? He should have kept that. Swampy. Or forest, also fine. Glasgow Grace. Any removal spell, really. Let's go. Oh, come on, deck. This is just classic. Classic. I mean, I have 2, 4, I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands. 11, 12, 13. So in my deck of 17 cards, there's 2 lands left. I mean, why? Okay, well, it's something, but I don't think it will do the trick. He has actually gone too wide now. Let's see, if he plays a land, he has 2, 4, 6, 8 attackers, and we have 2, 4, 6, so he actually has lethal. Do I attack with a sentry? I think I do. Oh, come on. You can't make this up. Yeah. Okay, whoever says that wizards, that this is normal, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 lands in my graveyard. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's 2 more lands. Sure. Sorry, I'm sorry for being... Forgive me for being salty, but this is just... almost every card that I draw now has to be some kind of action. How can this be? Is my math off? I'm actually going to ask ChatGPT what the odds are. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 lands drawn. 15. And sure, he will not get any lands. My goodness. Freak's sake. You can't make this up. I mean, people say, yeah, this is just a part of playing the game. This should not be a part of playing the game. It happened to me before. Chances of this happening are like 0 point something. Okay, let me think. He has no reach. I can equip this. I can equip this for 5 to this, which makes it 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, I'm just very happy that I didn't equip it to the Warp Tusker. Okay, well, I think I need a moment to stretch because these odds are just crazy. I didn't really have fun. Forgive my saltiness, I need a moment. Alright, I'm back. Let's keep this going. I hate getting salty, but sometimes it's just very hard not to. The odds of that happening are 0 point something. But in the end we were fortunate enough to snag the win, but still. That's just not fun playing. Anyway, let's leave it behind us. Got a decent hand here. I'll just play the Cursed Wombat. Hopefully playing a getting an untapped land so I can keep this behind because I think it's pretty good with the Cursed Wombat. And I think I might just play the Kami, to be honest. You'll see that in the end this was not the right play. Maybe I should have kept this behind and kill the Brute Skill with the Horrific Assault because now the Wombat might die. So yeah, shouldn't have done that. Well, maybe we can get it back later. Yeah, I'm not going to block that, of course. We haven't seen our Fetid Gargantua any game yet. Those are some nice lands. Don't really want to make that into an elk, so I think I'll just attack first. I'll get rid of that. The blockers, damage. Play the ooze. Fight that dude. or actually bite that dude in turn. So whatever big he plays, we can kill it, and then we can still keep quite some pressure on them, especially if we draw another land. Maybe I should have played this one as a land, because then I could have done Breathe Your Last and adapt this. But we can still draw it from the Sentry. So he can make this into a 3. Okay, that's very nice. So I want to keep that, obviously. I think getting rid of the Revitalizing Repass is the best thing, since I can kill anything here if he actually double blocks. He makes a Eldrazi, he will probably chump with it. Okay, well, this is just lovely for us. Now he will probably play something big at some point, but this way we just keep the board clean, keep our board wide, and next turn we can attack in the air, unless he plays a familiar. So if you put this on the Expanding Ooze, it's a 7/7. We attack, it's an 8/8. And this will also grow if we draw and discard something. Yeah, it's a nice card. So that's not something that really changes. Wow, he tapped wrong. Does he have something double green in his hand? I think he does. I'm just going to keep that because I can get rid of it. He doesn't have any good blocks, so I'm not even sure if I want to use the Glasswing Grace yet. He cannot adapt it. I'm just going... Okay, good game. Alright. 6 and 2. Maybe we'll hit Platinum 1 if we actually win this one. But it's our last chance. Way better than I had expected with the deck and the cards that I saw. Maybe I was influenced a lot by the cards that I missed out on, so that my deck felt worse than it actually was. But it does work together nicely. Wow, this is very nice. Double Accursed Marauder, it can do so much. Hello. Okay, I will just keep that up. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, there comes the Chrysalis. Well, we can let them sacrifice that next turn, which is fine, I think. I'm going to cycle the Warp Tusker anyway. They play the Chrysalis. We let them sacrifice it. Their board is still wide, but hey. That's what happens. Ooh, that's very nice. So I have 2, 4, 5 mana. So I think I'll just play this and the Dryad. Keep up the Eldrazi spawn. Get ourselves some more mana. Now I think I do actually want to play this tapped because we need our mana. I should have done that last turn if I missed out on it. I think I did. A very salty trophy will be the title of this, if I actually manage to win this one too. Our hand is looking very nice. Sure. We can always let them sacrifice that. Yep, that happens. Interesting though, to use that for it. I would probably have kept it. We have, as I said, a lot of removal, so I will just use this on the Herald. And then we will play the Sentry. I don't have anything of these that I want to get rid of, so I will probably get rid of whatever I draw. Ooh, yeah, well, it's still... This is still better, I think. I mean, his board is empty, so this kills anything he plays. And this is just cheaper. So, quick maths. Quick maths, yo. Okay. He just keeps going wide. Well, if he plays nothing, I think he will play the Rumble because it's pretty much for free now. Oh, Spawn Gang Commander. I see. Well, our Sentry can get in for quite some damage. And we can get it out of Spawn Gang Commander territory range. So I'll just attack first. Do really want to try to get this to 5 toughness. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of that really. So, sorry. Fede Gargantua it is. He'll probably try to kill that though, but it's either way, I mean, it happens. We don't have a counterspell. Unless he is going to play something else, which... What is it? Breaker of Creation? Skoa Ember Mage. Goodbye, Fetid Gargantua. May you rest in peace. It was good seeing you. So the Sentry is still getting in. Ooh, Chrysalis. So now we can actually double spell. So I want to do this. Play the Accursive Marauder. Let them sacrifice the Ember Mage. obviously. We're going to get in for 3 or 4, depending on what we draw. I want to keep both of these. Yeah, sorry. Chrysalis is better, and I want to keep removal up for the spawn gang commander, so. Wow. Oh, he's going to give it a +1/+1 and death touch. Yeah, that is nice. Well, he still loses 2 tokens, which I'm not sure is worth it, considering he has the spawn gang commander. Yeah, if we could get our wombat now, that would be nice. That way we can grow our chrysalis. Okay. I am just going to do that. I can keep this up. Do I want to keep the dryad alive? Do I care enough about the dryad? I don't think I do. I want to keep my chrysalis alive more. And this card goes very well with the Evolution Witness, which is still in my deck somewhere. Wow. Could you imagine having a Breathe Your Last for that? That would work. Okay. That's not a card that I need. Yeah, the Ravager is going to ravage. Hence the name. Now, if he attacks, I will probably just sacrifice a token. Then block with a token. Sacrifice the token. And now I really hope to draw something useful, because then maybe I can block that next turn with the Revitalizing Repast. Or that, my goodness. Yeah, dude, that's nice. Well, it's a Kami, I like that. But that does mean that I am going to have to sacrifice a land whenever he attacks. And I think I will. He can just get the Ravager back to his hand by sacrificing his dudes. So, yeah. Now, he's going to attack with both. We can kill one. And I think it's still going to be the Ravager. But some action would be nice now. We've not been unlucky with drawing action so far. But it's just been a murder fest, on and off. If he will attack, if he is going to attack with both, I will block the Tusker and double block the Oozwag. I will. Yeah, well, I will still do it now. So he will kill my Chrysalis, and I will keep my Ooze, I think. And the rest will die. Oh, wow. I am somewhat surprised. Imagine having 2 of them. Yeah. That's very nice. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do now to get back from this. This is just too much. Yeah, well, go ahead, man. I'll just jump. I won't jump. Just let it happen. So close, but yet so far. Okay, well, this game is pretty much over. I will look at my top card, but hey, it's an oozewag. I will play you and then concede. Thank you for watching. I hope you maybe learned something or are willing to teach me something. Nearly got a trophy, but I got very salty, so I want to apologize for the saltiness. But if you are an experienced player in the Magic the Gathering arena, I think you know what I mean. So I will claim these. The deck did way better than I had expected, so I'm actually pretty happy with these. I hope to see you in the next one. Have a very pleasant day. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching Dad's Drafts.